Welcome to Passion for Collecting, the official podcast of CAS, where we talk everything collectibles from toys to sports memorabilia. And now here are your hosts, Chris Whitlock, Ross Barr, and Anthony Spinicki.
Hey there, toy fans! This is Chris Whitlock from Collector Archive Services, and welcome to Passion for Collecting. Passion for Collecting is the official podcast of Collector Archive Services. I'm here with my two good friends, Anthony Spinicki and Ross Barr. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, collectors.
Chris, are you in a car?
I am. I'm literally doing this incognito, I'm wandering from the law, and I'm driving around trying to podcast.
That's dedication right there, Chris. Dedication.
I know, see?
I love these says incognito when we're live to our dozens, hundreds of thousands of.
I'm sending this to your boss.
Yeah.
No
yeah,
one will know where I am.
Yeah. All right. Hello, Chris's boss. If you're listening to this right now, I don't think he clocked out at work.
Yeah, here's the good news: is if I get fired, I become a full-time CAS employee. So yay! Right?
Oh man,
Chris,
the pay is great. The pay is great at CAS.
Chris, do you like my shirt, Chris?
I love your shirt. Anthony, you're the best dresser I've ever known.
Now, Ross and I, we just worked Zolocon this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm feeling guilty because I could not help it. I did a lot of Chris bashing. I could not help myself.
What is there to bash? I don't understand.
And so the guilt got to me, and I said, "This is my penance. I'm going to wear this shirt today."
I like the Wayne Gretzky of toy collecting.
Penance. Oh, penance. Sorry.
Penance. Yeah.
Penance. Yeah. Jews don't do that. Jews don't do those.
Listen, things. I'm Italian and Catholic, so there's someone susceptible to guilt. It's me. So
right.
I'm sorry.
Ross doesn't feel guilt. He's just mean. He's always mean.
Yep.
Mean.
Yep. We don't believe in hell, so it's convenient.
That's awesome. Yeah, that kind of works out.
No, we don't have hell. We don't have hell.
You're gonna have a really, really guilty day. It's like, okay, I'll get over it.
Yep.
We have
no repercussions.
Damnation, so yeah, darn it. So,
nope.
Let's
don't believe
really quick outline of what we're gonna just sort of what's it called, a micro podcast. We want to talk about you guys did Zolocon.
It's not the size of the podcast that counts. It's how you use it.
Is that how it goes?
That's right.
There's not a single person I've ever met that's actually truly believed that crap, just so you know.
Don't you dare call my podcast a micro podcast, okay?
A micro podcast.
Okay.
So
it's brief. It's brief.
We're gonna talk about Ross. Anyways, we're talking about Ross. We're gonna talk about Zolocon. You guys had a great weekend. We're gonna talk about some upcoming shows that we have. We have a pretty tight lineup coming up. We're gonna do a little bit of a touch on my bubble protection project update, which is going well. We have a collector's corner contest, and then we also, which it's Anthony is giving away this amazing piece, and then we're going to talk about Raffle from yesterday. So, without further ado, gentlemen, why don't we jump into it? Zolocon. I kept texting you guys, and nobody was responding. So, what, was you busy or?
Yeah, I mean, so basically how it went was I'm working the whole time. Anthony's just talking to people.
Typical. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I'm like packing boxes, bubble wrapping things up, writing people
cracking
up.
the whip.
Just that, doctor talking. Blah,
let me do an interview.
Except if you flip it. If you flip it, that's exactly how it went. Anthony was awesome. The guy is a workhorse. We had a ton of orders, and you were doing great.
You guys taking anything cool or?
Don't want to give too much away because I did do some recording for the road show. We got a lot of cool stuff. We met a lot of cool people. The place was packed, shoulder to shoulder. It was great. We met a lot of people. We actually met someone who heard of Chris Whitlock, which was amazing.
I actually heard through the grapevine that that there was a submission that was made from somebody who learned from us from this podcast.
That's who I'm talking about, and his name's Chris Lorenzetti. Great guy. He was there with his family, his cute little daughter Alessandra. He's a musician. He gave us CDs, and nice. he knew who you were.
No, he prefaced it by saying, "Do you have something that can play a compact disc?" And I'm like, I had to think about it. I'm like,
I got to bring this to my office tomorrow. I don't have anything in my house. I thought my car had one. It didn't have one.
Isn't that crazy how quick that turned?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Thank you, Chris.
So I'm sitting in my Jeep, and this actually has a CD player, but I didn't know it until 6 months after I bought the Jeep, and I hit a button named load, and the screen of my Jeep flips up, and there's a hole for a CD. I'm like, wow, who'd have thunk it?
That's cool.
I've never played a CD.
We'll send you one of Chris's CDs, and you can listen.
Yay,
to it.
perfect. I'll listen to it.
I'll share the same impression. It was, we've done Zolocon now for 4 years. It was the best Zolocon we've had for sure. Anthony it was awesome that he was able to be there and work together at the show, but it wasn't sure until a few weeks ago, right? Now, if you hadn't showed up, we filled my SUV worth of stuff, yours worth of, I don't know.
We just about made it on Saturday. We filled both of our cars up, our SUVs. So, and I left you in the trenches on Sunday. Sorry.
No, it was fine. But then it was another busy day. There was a lot of discussion of turnaround time, right? Everyone knows that's one thing that we want to get better than where it is now. But even with that, the enthusiasm for CES and what we're doing was pretty high. It made me feel really good. And people love what we're doing, and no one wanted to beat us up because of the long turnaround time. So that's a positive, right?
People understood that. I mean, a lot of discussion was all the grading companies are behind, but we've met so many nice people. How about that guy Anthony and his girlfriend Vanessa across the way?
Oh, you got the
Bitty Boomers. I already use this. It's like a Bluetooth speaker. It's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't used mine yet, but yeah.
Which reminds me, Chris, have you heard of the app Whatnot? It's called Whatnot.
Just in passing, I know nothing about it, but
we heard a lot about that this weekend. Apparently, it's like an online marketplace. It's an app. It's not a website, and it's a buy, sell, trade, and then maybe not trade. There's live auctions, card breaks. I thought maybe you would have heard something about it, but apparently that's really big now with toy sales.
Definitely look into it.
Whatnot.
So all of Chris's disposable income for the rest of 2022, we're gonna go to Whatnot.
Yeah, Whatnot.
Tina, you're like, why'd you tell him? Why did you tell him?
Oh boy. Yeah, I have a lot of cool things to buy because we have some cool upcoming shows, and like one of my new goals.
Good segue, Chris. That was a real good segue, Chris. Yeah.
So I get to go to all these shows, right? And the cool thing is that there's a lot of these actors and signers there, and I said, well, what am I going to do? I'm not a big autograph collector, but forgetting about the Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars guy, right? So
Dr. Star Wars. You're not only a Star Wars guy, you have a PhD in Star Warsology. You're a doctor of Star Wars.
I'm most educated in toys that so nothing that gets me money for a living, but I do have it. But so what I want to do is I want to start getting autographs of Star Wars characters on Black Series boxes, right? So coming up, for example, I'm going to be in Columbus, and I believe the Boba Fett's are going to be in Columbus. So you're going to have the Daniel Logan and Dickie Beers. I believe they're going to be in Columbus. And that show is coming up on the 20th of March. And then I'm
checking you, Chris. I'm checking you.
All right, so I'm getting that. I'm getting those autographs there. And then there's going to be a ton of Star Wars signers at ICC, which is at the end of April, the 29th through the 1st. Anthony Daniels is going to be there. Ian McDermott is going to be there. The voice actors for Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka are going to be there. So it is just absolutely packed. So we're going to be at those two shows. Also, for the first time ever, and I guess this is a huge show, I'm going to be at the Xenia show in Xenia, Ohio on March 26th.
Can we please call it the Warrior Princess show? I thought we did this. I thought we did this the last time, right?
If we haven't, we really ought to. That you're right. Yeah. That should be the city.
You should dress like a warrior princess at the show, Chris. That'd probably increase our revenue, right? I would submit to a company with a handsome man like yourself, a little salt and pepper hair, and a Xena warrior princess costume. I'm just saying.
I would really look good. Yeah, I look good in a corset. I don't want to tell you guys.
I don't need an answer now, Chris. Just think about it. Just think about it.
All right. So, in addition to that, we're going to be at Kane County, which is April 24th. So going from Xenia, which is supposedly like Kane County, to the actual Kane County. So that's going to be awesome. That show is a one-day show, but from what I heard, it sort of stretches out. There's like room sales and pre-sales and things like that. So we're going to be there.
Where's Kane County, Christopher?
ICC
Where's Kane County, Christopher?
Kane County is it's in Kane County. Oh, it's like Illinois.
Illinois. Where in Illinois?
I know.
There you go, Anthony. You go.
Chicago. I was going to say
Chicago. Chicago. Carry on, Christopher.
Well, so Kane County, Illinois, Chicago. It's a really, really big show. That's a really, really good one. And then we have ICC is the next weekend, and then we're going to go about a month, and then you hit Star Wars Celebration. So we are going to be at a lot of the really, really big shows, a lot of places where you guys can come see us. And hopefully I'm going to get a whole bunch of Black Series figures signed at a lot of these places. And, my collecting budget's going to go through the roof, because it turns out every single one of those, the autographs that I need are on expensive Black Series. But really can't be the $20 ones, right? So what are you going to do? So that's the shows. You guys want a little bit of a BPS update, or?
We would love one. We would love a BPS update.
Yeah. About time, Chris.
It's going well. It's going well. In fact, I was working on some of it today.
What is the BPS?
Really getting.
What is the BPS for people that don't know what we're talking about?
Everybody knows BPS. Do I have to tell? It's in Kane County. No. So it's our bubble preservation system. It is,
Solution.
for anybody that's collected vintage Star Wars knows. I thought you. Okay, well, solution system.
Bubble preservation
anyways,
solution. That's what it says on the patent application. We can just go with whatever you think, or we should go with whatever's on our patent application. I mean, whatever.
Well, we can go with what I've called it for the last 2 years. Well, I've been making it, but whatever. Solution. So basically, if you've collected vintage Star Wars toys, if you collected mint on card vintage Star Wars toys, you know that they have a tendency to pop out through the bubbles, and bubbles crack and break. And it's always devastating when that happens, right? So what we've done at CAS is we've come up with a solution in which we have clear acrylic that we put over the entire card back, but primarily the bubble, and it adds thickness to that bubble and prevents those figures from popping out. Currently at market, we have the first 21 figures. So if a character was made on a 21 back card, they're available for both their Star Wars release and their Empire release. And now I've been working on the beginnings of the Empire line. So I've been working hard on the 32 back figures. So the next, 12 figures. And hopefully, well, I'm pretty far along with it. I'm really kind of hoping that by ICC that those things are going to be available, that series of figures will be available to you. And we're going to have a display set up at both ICC and at Celebration, an interactive display, so you can come by the table, actually look at how this works, see it, feel it, touch it, and see why it's really the clear, literally the clear choice in protecting the bubbles for vintage Star Wars figures. It's so good, in fact, there was one for sale on eBay. There was a Boba Fett for sale on eBay that had it on there, and I was looking at it like, man, it'd be nice if that person would have had bubble protection on it, and then it said it had it, and I had to look closely in order for us to see that it was there. And we even had a customer call and say, oh, you guys forgot the bubble protection, and it was on there. So yeah, it's that clear, it's that cool, it's that successful. So
awesome, Chris.
I like
it.
So
that's going well.
Thanks for the update, Christopher. Thank you. That was a great update.
You're welcome. Too bad I can't get the name right, but
just a point of clarification. You said 11 or 12 figures. It's 11 figures. 21 plus 11 is 32. I'm just helping you with math.
Dr. Star Wars. Did they didn't teach you that at Star Wars school?
I'm just saying. It must not have been part of your dissertation for your doctorate in Star Wars.
Well, here's the thing. It's that many figures, but it's more than that with bubbles. I've got 2 Princess Leias. I've got 2 Yodas. So it's,
I'm sorry. Were you saying something? I fell asleep. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
See, but you know what the good thing about all this?
Why do I keep coming back?
Well, the good thing about all this, our customers and friends, is you got Chris Whitlock worrying about all these details, right? He's worried about all the details.
Yeah.
We're just here to make fun of him. That's it. And shoot him
I'm the only one in the world who.
And we're all very good at our respective jobs. So.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Chris is here to do the work and move things forward. Anthony and I are here just to make fun of Chris and to make him feel bad about himself.
Yeah, I'm nose to the grindstone. You guys make me feel bad about it. So yeah,
I have one job here. One job.
All right, fine. You know what? So since we're done talking about this, why don't you talk about some contests we got going on?
So we, you want to tee it up, Anthony, and then
Sure.
I'll do the big reveal at the end.
Well, I think we're gonna just talk quickly about the collector's corner.
Oh, that one
right?
first.
Yeah.
Yep. Please go ahead.
I muted Chris. Hope you don't mind because of the. Well, no one listening is gonna mind, but
no,
Chris, hope you don't mind.
This is the show is all uphill from here.
Just for audio quality.
Yeah.
So this is a Jabba the Hutt dungeon action playset. It's a qualified grade, meaning that all the contents that originally came in this playset are there. Okay, it's just that there was some damage to the back of the box, so you could take things out. But otherwise, everything is here. It is displayed very nicely. All the bagged figures, the mini CAD is there. Everything else is inside the box. It's awesome. This is one of the first things I ever submitted to CAS. When I went in person when they were still up here. So that is up for grabs in our current Collector's Corner giveaway contest. And basically what it is, if you watch our channel, collectors submit videos that showcase either one of their favorite CAS graded pieces in their collection, or they can send us unboxing videos. And we've done dozens of them, and they're all awesome. From now until October 31st, Halloween, if you submit them to us, you will be entered in a contest to win that. And the way it's going to work is I'll publish your video. I'll let you know when it's going to be published. And then for the first 30 days, we'll see who gets the most views in their first 30 days. And then we'll have a drawing we'll find out who the winner is at the end of the year. So the beauty of this contest is you have some control. When you know your video is out there, you can forward it to people, forward it to your friends, post it on groups, and you could try to get as many views as you want. And that will obviously increase your chances of winning. So all you need to do is send one type of those videos to me. There's limit 2 per person. You can enter twice. Email it to me at anthony@collectorarchive.com. And that's that. It's great. It's a great vintage Star Wars piece. So if you can manage to create a video, it's worth it, I think.
Am I allowed to enter? Because that's pretty awesome.
I'll just give it to you.
Okay, that's cool.
Contest is canceled. It's
that's
Ross.
it. I won. I won. Thank you.
So all right, many people to thank. I'm going to see if Chris has anything to say now. You're not muted. You're unmuted.
Mute him again.
No, I think
mute him again. Mute him again now. Mute him again now.
I'm trying.
Mute him again now. Mute him again. Okay. It's so quiet in here. It's so quiet.
It sounds like he's like in a what does it sound like he's in? He's in like some spacecraft or something. You hear that?
Yeah.
And that's what I have to say about that.
Mute him again.
Houston. No.
Mute him again.
All right. Okay. Now for our last topic, we were at Zolocon. We're at Zolocon this weekend,
that's right?
And we had a great
without Chris. We were there without Christopher.
We had again an awesome piece that we had done. Actually, the Christopher Whitlock got it done for us last year at ICC-Con. We had the Vintage Collection Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi signed by James Arnold Taylor, the voice actor. It received an 85 plus. It was an awesome piece. We had it on display at the show, and people had many different ways to enter. Basically, they needed to shoot a video with us or whatever. So people entered the old-fashioned way on these little business cards. And Ross, you have them, right?
Yeah, honestly, it was very cool. There was a lot of people that came up that we got to enter, and it was a good way to kind of meet people too. You never know when you're at these shows, people walk by. Try to engage them a little bit, but it was a nice way to kind of get people to come by and talk to us a little bit. Obviously, right? all they were interested in was our free giveaway. They don't care about us, but no, some really did, and we made some good connections, which is cool. So I have this is in the day and age of people doing like raffle sites and auto generated what do they call those? There's websites that will automatically what do they call that? I don't know.
Chris knows. Chris, you got 5 seconds to say it. 5.
Do you know what it is?
4.
Random generator. 3, random 2, number generator.
1.
No, that's not it.
Right.
That's not it.
Right.
This is great. This is great. The mute button is great. It's so wonderful. All right, so not very technologically
This is so old
advanced.
school. This is
It's
old
pretty
school,
old
man.
school. So
Yeah.
I have a whole kind of list of numbers in this little baggie, right? I'm just gonna kind of mash it around here. All right. So my favorite number is 6. So I'm gonna choose the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's the winner. The winner is winner of the signed Obi-Wan Kenobi by the guy whose name you just mentioned and I don't remember. Chris Sanos. Sandy? This is Chris Sandy. Chris Sandy,
Congratulations.
Chris Sandy,
There we go.
congratulations. I will reach out to you via email. Hopefully that I get your email correct because your handwriting leaves a little bit to be desired, sir. Yeah.
Reason why you
Awesome.
should be.
Congratulations, Chris Sandy. I think your last name is.
Thanks to everyone who entered, stopped by, talked to us, and took the time to enter the contest.
It was a lot of fun.
Chris, you're back on.
And of course, Ross. Yeah, of course, Ross's favorite number is 6 for Order 66 because he's just so mean, so mean.
It's true. Mute him again, please. Mute him again.
There he goes. All right. Oh, I feel like I have so much control now. I never
It's
thought I
so
could
good.
do this. It's great.
It's so good. That's my favorite part of the podcast. That's my favorite part.
All right, guys. I think
Can
Chris,
you unmute him again, just so we can mute him again?
Sure. You got 3 seconds to say something.
Hey, Chris.
To all our listeners, before they
Mute him,
mute me
mute him.
again, goodbye. I love
Mute
you.
him.
Goodbye.
All right.
Keep him on. Keep him on, I guess. Unless you want to mute him.
All right,
Chris, gotta go back to work.
I think that wraps it up for our. Yeah. I think this wraps it up for our Not So Micro podcast.
Brief.
Anyways,
It's a
we
brief
hope to
podcast.
see you at a brief. Yeah, we'll call it a podcast brief. We
A
hope to
podcast
see you at
brief.
a lot
I
of
like
our upcoming shows. And see, it's yeah, it sounds a lot more professional. Like I should be wearing a tie. So we hope to see you at some of our upcoming shows, and I hope to see some of you guys again this upcoming summer celebration and such. So until then, we'll sign off and keep collecting,
Mi amigos.
my friends. You're supposed to say it.
Can you mute Chris one more time,
One
please?
day.
Can you mute him one more time?
There you go. I technically said it in Spanish, right?
That's great.
Well, Chris, how you doing? How you feeling? Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Hey, awesome micro brief short podcast with Chris muted. It was awesome.
Chris, 5 more seconds. Say something. 5, 4,
4.
3,
Bye, guys.
2.
See you next time. A passion for collecting.
Yeah, I got him.
All right. See you guys.
See you guys.